Hello.
The twins have been sending letters home from time to time, recounting their latest adventures. I am sure they withhold certain details, of course, if only to keep me from worrying. Yet a mother worries all the same. In the early days especially, I tried to support them as best I could, sending the Scion's coin and other such donations.
Okay.
Fortunately, they have found the strength to overcome adversity time and time again. Their words grow more confident with every letter, their depictions more vivid.
Kind of hard to imagine how you feel when, or how you felt when the ending of A Realm Reborn happened and Alphino, Tataru, and I were struggling to get into Ishgard.
The triumphs and defeats, the joys and sorrows. It is clear that they have come to find value in every experience. But
Yeah,
of those
I like
they
your
treasure
kids.
most, it would seem that meeting you might be the most impactful. Why, since that fateful day, I do believe there has not been a single missive in which you were not mentioned by name.
I have to change my name.
Tis plain they care for you, and I am glad they have such a steadfast companion watching over them.
Hell yeah.
Under normal circumstances, I would offer you tea, but alas, these are anything but. In any event, why don't you keep me company whilst we await my children's return? Perhaps you might regale me with a tale or two of your exploits.
Sure. Huh, I have the shinier dress. I have the shinier attire. Yep, new attires for
When you mentioned gifts, I wasn't sure what to expect.
Alize and Alphino. Oh, damn.
Mother,
Oh, look how well it fits you. And the style is to your liking?
That's her costume during
it's
the
perfect.
trailer.
Exactly what I would have chosen. But please, tell me you had something different made for Alphino.
And that looks sick.
Naturally. You are hardly little children anymore. And while I shall miss dressing you in those precious matching outfits, I must respect the individuals you have grown to become. See for yourself.
Then we're gonna see Alphino. Whoa.
Thank you for the splendid clothes, Mother. Stylish, comfortable, and eminently practical.
I am so glad you like them. They are, however, missing one final touch.
What?
If you would allow me, Master Alphino.
Oh, so this is when Alphino starts
Wait,
being a sage.
are these...
Yeah, so this is the sage's origin story, I guess. Or Alphino's
Sage's
sage.
tools of the trade. They belonged to your father.
Oh, your father's a sage?
Though he may as well be chained to his desk these days, as a student he was often called upon to venture into the field. He wielded those armaments, both to heal and to harm in no few battles. None so fierce as those you two have braved, perhaps, but battles nonetheless.
Oh, this is Alphino's sage's origin story.
Thus did I pull them out of storage, to show you that he was not always the man who stands in vehement opposition to you now. And also because it would be a terrible waste of ridiculously expensive House Leveilleur commissioned artistry.
What's that? Oh, a soul stone.
I am told these devices are quite difficult to master. But someone of your extensive experience should soon have them darting about with grace and aplomb. May the wisdom in that crystal serve you well. And please, try to find common ground with your father, that you might come and go without need for this awful subterfuge.
Talk to him. He's the one giving us all these restrictions and crap. Yeah, Alphino's a sage now. Cool.
We will, Mother. I promise.
My final gifts to you, before you run off, are an observation and a suggestion.
What?
Firstly, Fortuno has ever been a serious man, but it was only after you were born that he truly lost himself in his work. I may not know the forum's inner workings, but I know your father's. The timing of that change in him holds some significance.
Well, I guess I'm right to some extent. I speculated that maybe Fortuno in the forum is doing, or maybe whatever's going on here, Fortuno wants to distance Alphino and Alice to whatever consequence that might happen. I think. It's just speculation at this point.
Secondly, do not seek to best your father with words. Far better that you simply show him. Let him discover the merit of your actions, after they cannot be undone.
Oh, Mother.
We shall take your wisdom to heart. Thank you again for these gifts, and farewell for now.
Safe travels, my children. Eat well, stay warm, and keep your friends close.
So we now have the ensemble from the Endwalker trailer. We have the Paladin, the Sage, and the Red Mage. Why are you wearing a tux? How do you get that? I want to wear a tux. Loyal Butler's jacket. Okay. So what up, Alphino? Thank you for indulging Mother's request. I can see it meant a lot to her, and I shall refrain from inquiring as to the content of your private. Our visit was all too brief. For now, however, it will have to suffice, as will these tokens of home that we carry with us. These gifts These gifts to help us remember who we are and whence we came. But enough sentimentality, let us return to the annex and rejoin our companions. So I guess this is the point where we merge storylines, I guess. And hopefully we can do the first dungeon now. We are headed towards the Baldesion Annex, right? Yeah. Enjoyed your time with the Leveliers, I hope. In the meantime, we edge over closer to the secret forums. The forum strives to hide, and the flower bequeathed to you by Heidelin is sure to guide us going forward. I'm confident that once we've heard your report from Thavnir, we'll be well equipped to plot our next move. Yep, everything is in order. Let's do this. In the dark of the tower. I guess we are now doing the first dungeon? Coolness. Since there has been progress in both investigations, shall we share the findings from our respective locales? Alright.
Your time in Thavnir has certainly been eventful. In my opinion, carrying out Vitra's request and assaulting the Tower of Zot should be our highest priority.
Finally.
I agree. While I still have questions concerning the Forum and their grand undertaking, we have all but exhausted our avenues of investigation. Simply pressing them any harder on the subject will almost certainly result in our expulsion. Therefore, I suggest we explore the ethereal sea connection by way of a letter to Master Matoya, then make our way to Thavnair.
I wonder, even with the protection these talismans afford us, what can we hope to achieve once inside the tower?
We'll know when we get there.
According to Orenvold and Fodola's report, they were unable to free the Emolja. Worse, their attempts triggered the tower's defenses, which led to a summoning of Luna Afrit.
What does it tell us that the Spires even have such defenses? Simply pulling a prisoner from the wall is fatal, thus the direct approach is doomed to failure from the outset. Any further measures to dissuade such actions seem unnecessary. Unless, of course, there is a way to free the prisoners without killing them. Then it stands to reason that any intruders will be met with overwhelming force.
The towers appeared throughout the world in but the twinkling of an eye. 'Twas by magical means these structures were raised, I surmise. A spire thus conjured must needs be maintained. And I suspect an arcane catalyst, some manner of core, doth lie hidden within. Destroy the core, and the tower ceaseth to be, thus liberating the captives without harm.
So the direct approach.
So we can hope. And I would prefer to enter the tower with a working theory than with no plan at all.
Assuming Ishtola's reasoning is correct, the chances of the defenses remaining dormant are small to none. Any primals will have to be dealt with, and defeating one will likely only lead to the summoning of another. Our every victory will only compound the prisoner's suffering.
May we not then divide our forces? Those proficient in healing will focus on sustaining the captives. That duty can be covered by Urianger, Kryl, Yostola, and myself.
Oh, so Alfina will be required to join us.
The remaining Scions will proceed with the search for the core. Admittedly, this strategy puts both parties at greater risk, but it should bolster our chances of saving the Arcasodra by a considerable margin.
Arcasodra. So that's how you pronounce it. Arcasodra.
That she does. But I think Alize herself would assert that she's at her best when she's charging onto the breach.
Yeah, I guess. I did not think of that, but that makes sense.
And from what I recall from the Grand Cosmos, there's a spring in her step when she fights by your side.
Yeah, you're dead.
Ye gods, will you never let me hear the end of that? Rest assured that I will do what is asked of me, regardless of who I happen to be standing next to at any given time.
It seems we have a plan. All that remains is to carry it out. I will inform Rads at Han of our movements, so let us make our preparations and regroup near the tower.
A military post in what's left of the Hamsa hatchery should serve as a convenient staging.
That sounds perfect. And remember, the experimental aetherite at the confluence is there for those who need it, so there's no excuse for being late.
Yeah. Let's do this. It's past midnight, but we are on our way to our first dungeon, so we're doing this. Speak with Nabdeen at the Hamsa hatchery. Alright. Holy hell, look at that. Almost 1,600 gil to teleport. Yeah, I do have 12 million. But, yeah, I have gil, but for some reason I don't want to pay that high for for a teleport. So we're headed here. Yeah, okay. Let's go. And here we are. We are ready to assault the Tower of Zod. The warding scales will be delivered soon. Till then, please stand by at the boat we have readied. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I'm gonna use the trust first for this one because this is the first time I'm doing this dungeon, and to follow the pattern or the tradition in Shadowbringers, I always do the dungeon for the first time using trust. So we are waiting, and we are going. In the future of Aetherite travel, I think I'll stick to boat. I guess they're not yet attuned to the Aetherite here. Oh, hello. Permit me to thank you for accepting this mission. Oh, they know. Alright. Alright. So they know about Virtua. We are humbled that you should see fit to entrust us with your warding skills. Please convey as much to His Excellency. One for each of you. Please accept them with my blessings. Not only for this operation either, but all the ones to come. We can finally break we can finally break your monopoly on primals. They're all tears from now If everyone is amenable to it, let us review the strategy for good measure. So we're going to be divided into two groups. The Lord and his band shall break through the tower's defenses and locate its core, while the healers will keep on healing. You will doubtless want for healing due to the duress of repeated summonings. The primals which the tower bringeth forth shall be deities of Thavnarian myth. If you have no prior experience with such foes, pray exercise the utmost caution when confronting them. Cool. Wolf and Daniel messed things up though. The Tower of Zot, now accessible. Yeah, I can use the duty finder, and I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get insta-Q, but man, I'm tempted to. No. We're bringing Alphino. Redme, Alize, and Destin. Yep, because we're the tank. So we're doing this. Tower of Zot, let's go.
Is everyone all right?
Yes.
We fortified the captives with what magics we could. Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
For the moment.
The lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels wrong. The ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
I believe we stand in the tower's beating heart. What sayest thou, Stola?
I see it. Ether siphoned from the land runs up through the spire, flowing to a single point.
So we destroy the point? That one?
This is the core we seek. Yet something is off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it.
Maybe it has a defensive shield.
'Tis as if the core is feeding on the energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look. Curious. There is something there embedded inside the core.
What? Oh.
A man's limb.
This is what we came to destroy?
Yes, if you would be so kind.
Hell, you can destroy the Garlean cannons. Star Shatter Dive. Hell yeah! What limb? You told us that there was a man's limb. Curious.
And that should be the end of it.
Should being the operative word.
What now?
My theory that the tower might come crashing down following the core's destruction doth appear to be correct.
Did you voice that theory?
Bully for you! And how are we supposed to survive the fall?
Oh. What?
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves!
I pray I'm not too late.
Is he gonna tap the power of the crystal tower? Are they okay though? Maybe they might. Maybe they'll be tempered. Where's Tidhana? Well, we can't cure tempering, but do we have enough porksies?
What happened? Where are we?
The tower just vanished.
By my reckoning, we're still on the island where the tower stood. But 'tis as if it never existed. Hardly a scratch. But how?
Ooh.
Graha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
Holy hell, how powerful is Graha still?
That explains the lack of obvious injuries.
The expenditure of so much ether has taken its toll. He will need plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
Well, the tower can take care of him.
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here.
Are they tempered, or what?
They'll be much changed for their time in the tower. Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
Angelo and I will take care of that.
Oh.
I have every faith in you, Alize, but there are just too many for you to treat alone.
We could call on the Eorzean Alliance.
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more porksies.
Yeah.
And call on the local mages to lend a hand.
Hail, Scions!
What up?
We were watching the tower when it simply disappeared.
The threat is banished, and thy people delivered. They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
Well, we love the people in Tavnir. They can handle it.
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
What? Oh yeah, Nidhana. Alright, speak with Tancred before we end the video. Alize and Y'shtola will oversee the administration of the tempering treatment with support from those who know a healing spell or two. We'll go and join them in the city once you've had a moment to catch your breath. Alright. You may now enter the Tower of Zot with a party of NPC avatars. To make use of this feature, open the trust interface. Yeah, okay, the trust interface, yeah. But the problem is the trust that I have are not of sufficient level. Oh, the level adjusted. Okay. Oh, scenario and avatars, yeah. Alright, cool. So, yeah, I guess that we took on our first dungeon here for Endwalker. It took a long while before we finally managed to do it, but yeah, like I mentioned, the dungeon final boss music, it's nice. It does represent what Endwalker is, you know, the culmination, nearing of the end. But I still prefer Triumph, you know, the one from Stormblood. But the dungeon design was cool. It was eerie and, you know, unnerving. It's kind of weird to fight Magitech with elephant-looking tempered Imperial soldiers. So anyway, at least now we have definitive proof that we can take care of those towers. And scale protections, the one we got from Vritra, they work like charms. So we now have a way to combat the other towers, but yeah, it is already 12:55 a.m. so I will have to end the video here. So if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, and if you wish to be updated on my uploads, hit subscribe and the notification bell. And also follow me on social media, links will be in the description down below. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.